New York City keeps you moving, whether you like it or not. It's like living on a treadmill, only louder and more humid. And lately, I've been running on fumes. I can barely even find the time to juice. Meanwhile, Natalie Golba, Hurom's brand ambassador, makes health look suspiciously effortless. Clearly, she's thriving in the California sun, while I'm over here debating another coffee. If anyone's got the cheat codes for feeling like a human again, it's her.
Cole, when was the last time you were in LA?
The last time I saw palm trees was on a Zoom background.
Well, maybe it's time for a change. You know, when I studied at Harvard Medical School, I was introduced to the concept of lifestyle medicine. Basically, it's lifestyle changes that anyone can do, and they work just as good as medicine, and in some cases, even better.
Huh. That sounds complicated.
Well, it's not complicated. How about you come to LA and I'll introduce you to some pillars. It's very simple, and the best is to learn in person.
Right, because LA has all the answers, apparently. But at least I'll get a decent burrito.
Look who made it here!
Hey!
Welcome to LA, Cole.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're so welcome. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling a little frazzled, a little burnt out, but that's why I'm here.
Well, good news. We're going to change that. First, we're going to start by AIG, where we're going to define your biological age, your starting point, and then I'm going to show you things you can do from anywhere.
All right, nothing says vacation like lab results. Let's go.
Let's go.
I haven't thought seriously about my health for years. It's just been either I feel fine or I don't feel good. The latter followed up with pharmacy medicines that treat the symptom rather than the root cause. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what happens when a tech startup and a lumber mill have a baby.
Exactly. This is where we're going to find out your bio age.
Yes, looking forward to being judged by a computer.
Let's go.
Hi, welcome to Fred Fitness. Here's your bracelet for today. My name is Maddie. I'll be doing your assessment.
It's great to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Let's go.
Go.
So if the machine says that I'm 80 years old, do I get a senior discount?
I think you might.
Is that how that works?
Yeah. You put your feet a little back, just go follow direction, put it exactly where.
Oh boy. It's a good thing I didn't finish that burrito yesterday.
I think it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go see the result.
And then 65, metabolic age. So we can go through that really, right?
Not quite 80. But can we go back to the number?
Isn't that the cutoff for seniors though?
Yeah.
I think that's the cutoff for senior citizens. AARP, right? 65 and up, right?
Yeah.
Qualified. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know what to expect, but being of biological retirement age definitely was not what I was hoping for. Still, Natalie reminded me that a person's biological age isn't set in stone. It's more a measure of how lifestyle choices are affecting your body's cells and functions. And thankfully for me, a person's bio age can actually go backwards. Let's do it.
It might change. Your bio age might change depending on your flexibility.
All right, here's hoping. Wait, will it get worse?
It could get worse,
Yes.
but it could get better.
Okay, let's find out.
Yeah.
You're 45 flexibility wise. So
You just got younger.
Yay.
you're closer to your real age.
Way better than I thought, actually.
Okay, Cole, welcome to your first AI machine experience. Please sit down and use your bracelet. Yes.
Again.
Press it again.
And you're 42.
Woo! The strength-wise, you're 42. And
Love
your
it.
total age, let's see, your total age now is 50. So from 65, we went down to 50 because you are much more flexible and strong. All we need to fix is your body composition.
Yep.
And that's all achievable with sunlight, flexibility, workouts, and of course, nutrition.
Diet. That's my Achilles heel.
Yeah,
So this is it.
not bad, not bad. Thank you, Maddie. You're so sweet and you helped us a lot.
No, this has been a lot of fun and it's been really educational. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, well, thank you, and I hope you enjoy the gym, and yeah, have a good workout.
We're gonna see you soon.
See you soon. This is definitely Jason meets Stormtrooper.
I think I'm already feeling younger.
Mm-hmm. This is the kind of exercise I could get used to.
How do you feel about the whole experience? How do you feel about your bio age and strength?
Yeah, I mean, look, the technology and everything is amazing and a little overwhelming. I didn't know what to expect, but even though my results aren't ideal, it's good to know where I stand.
Well, remember we started with you being 65 years old as your metabolic age. Once we moved to flexibility, you already dropped 14 years. And when we went to strength, you got into your actual age. Once we add sunlight and walk and cardio, I think we can drop quite a few years off.
We're looking forward to it.
Let's do it.
Thank you for your help.
Welcome to Venice Beach.
Wow. And I thought the AI gym was intimidating, which, by the way, I don't have one of those near me in Brooklyn.
Well, the truth is you don't really need an AI gym to get healthy. All you need is just start moving your body, making a choice, everyday repetition of moving where you used not to move.
Sure.
Like if you think about it, our bodies are structured by centuries and generations to hunt and gather food. And right now, all the hunting goes into a little walk to the refrigerator.
Yeah.
How much do you move your body, Cole?
During the day,
Yeah.
working from home, my desk is right next to my fridge too. I really don't get even this much walking per hour.
Well, and it starts with you making a choice of not laying down after meal, but going and taking 5-minute walk, even around your block. That will make a world of a difference in your microbiome, in your mood, in your digestion, and most importantly, it starts building a new identity.
Right.
It's Cole, who is a healthy Cole. I'm the type of person who is taking walks after meal.
That makes sense.
When was the last time you touched the ground?
The real ground? Because in Brooklyn, everything's covered in concrete.
Well, there is no real connection to yourself or to the nature unless we touch the ground. So just take your shoes off.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought this earthing thing was one of those California hippie bohemian trends I'd never understand or partake in, especially coming from NYC where the ground is made entirely of concrete. But apparently, there's real science to back up its benefits. Making direct skin contact with the earth provides a natural anti-inflammatory boost. It's sort of like plugging into nature's healing system. Very grounding.
Believe it or not, 50% of people on Earth have vitamin D deficiency, and you don't need to get the pills. All you need to do is spend just 15 minutes on sun, on the open big body part, and it's gonna cover all your vitamin D needs for a day.
No supplements needed.
No supplements needed, and so easy and so rewarding because it brings us joy, the endorphins go up.
Yeah. No, I way prefer this than taking vitamin supplements, 100%.
How do you feel on the beach?
I feel so much more relaxed and more grounded and
Exactly.
just at balance.
Exactly. And part of it is us literally touching our feet to the ground. That's part of the grounding. And
I never do so.
Connecting, listening, instead of the car sound, listening to the ocean sound and the wave that is coming,
Right.
and breathing in the oxygen. Did you know that most of the oxygen on Earth is produced not by the plants, but by the ocean?
Yeah.
This is what we're getting into. Plus the sun, the vitamin D directly from the sun.
Everything we need right here.
Exactly. Welcome to Beverly Hills.
This is crazy. These trees are so big.
I know. Are you ready for our walk?
I'm from Brooklyn. I love to walk. I walk with the best of them.
Let's do it.
So, Natalie, can you explain to me what power walking involves?
So for me, the definition of power walk is the maximum return on investment of your time.
Got it.
Let's say today you only have 10 minutes to work out because it's your lunch break and you want to eat too and you want to grab some coffee, but then you still have those 10 minutes.
Yes.
So instead of just going for a regular walk, what we're going to do is every minute of those 10 minutes, you're going to walk either slow with a normal heart rate,
Right.
and then we're going to raise it to really, really high. You're walking the fastest you could, but to the point where you don't injure yourself.
Right.
However, you cannot even speak to me.
Right.
That's how
We
fast
wouldn't
you
be
walk.
able to have a conversation
No.
like this. Right.
Not even a word.
So this would be the normal walking pace, what we're doing now.
This is a normal one, and I already counting first minute.
Okay. Yeah.
And the fast one, we will not be able to speak,
Right.
so we'll just walk. And we're gonna repeat it 5 times each.
Okay.
Then
1 minute, and repeat.
And that's gonna be amazing exercise for your heart because it's gonna have like pretty hard stage and then like very low, so it could relax.
Okay. And there is benefit to that low stage, I guess, right?
Well, there is also a big benefit to you committing to something that you can do.
That's sustainable. Yeah.
Sustainable. So
Sustainability.
I think that you might be able to commit to 10 minutes, and it's a great start.
Yeah. I mean, everything in Brooklyn, we walk to, and I live about 10 minutes away from everything, so.
So this is perfect. So just on your regular coffee walk, try this practice. If you can do and build to it within a week, you feel like you want to do a little more, do something that is 20 minutes away, do a little further, and start with a 2 minutes
Right.
fast and 2 minutes slow, and then you can do it up to 30 minutes
Okay.
of each.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So
Okay,
now
I
that
think
we've been
it's
going for about a
time
minute,
for faster. Yeah, let's
all
go.
right, I'll follow you. The real genius isn't the intensity, it's the accessibility. This type of walking routine is super easy to do anytime I leave my apartment, and the walking pace is even on brand for Brooklyn. It's just my style, really. No specific equipment, no gym, just purposeful walking. With this routine, any commute can be cardio. Any errand can be exercise. Maybe all this lifestyle medicine stuff won't be so hard.
Ooh, and that's 10 minutes.
Yeah, I can really feel it.
But you can feel it. Do you feel like how you kind of got energy? You are more energized than before?
Yeah, it is energizing to walk fast like that.
Instead of spending energy, we gain energy.
Yeah.
And it's incredible for your mental health.
Right.
And you know what is even better for your mental health?
What's that?
Meditation.
Aha.
So now let's go to practice some meditation.
Let's do it.
How do you like Beverly Hills Rooftop?
Absolutely stunning.
Look how pretty it is.
Hello.
Hi. Hey.
Namaste. Thank you for having me. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you so much for this. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Welcome.
This is my friend Cole. This is Utkar. She is the CEO of World Yoga Federation, and this is his wife Disha.
It's an honor. Thank you both for taking the time. It's an honor to meet you both.
Cole never tried yoga before. He doesn't know anything about yoga.
Brand new.
Fantastic. That means you're a blank slate.
I am. I'm a blank canvas for you, the artist.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Awesome. Welcome, Cole.
Thank you.
The practice that we're going to do today is called time meditation. Time, as in time.
Time, yep.
It was created by our guru, Sri Swami Vidyanand. He is an enlightened master in India. And he sent us here to the West to share authentic Indian teachings of his lineage. And so the time is an acronym for Transformational Integral Meditation Education. So normally when we say the word yoga, we imagine somebody doing really complicated postures or in a heated room, right? But that's only one type of yoga, and that's called Hatha Yoga.
Got it.
But you are not just your physical body. You are also your breath, your life force, your energy. You are your mind, your thoughts, all your ideas, your feelings, your emotions, and your connection to that source or whatever you want to call it, something beyond, greater than ourselves.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So the practice we're doing actually integrates all of these together to give us like an integral experience, in the light of Sri Aurobindo. So we are going to do physical postures, we're going to do breathing, we're going to do some mantras, which are some beautiful sound vibrations, and we're going to do meditation, and we're going to do it all simultaneously.
Sounds great. I'm looking forward to it. If I pass out, I'm blaming you.
Yep.
So sitting comfortably, eyes closed, back and neck straight.
It's been forever since I checked in on my body, at least
Become
without
aware
superficial judgments. To that point,
Of your whole
I think my upper back is storing about 12 years of
physical
stress.
body,
And how does that impact my 65-year-old bio age?
from the soles of your feet all the way to the top of the head. Please take your right hand to the right side, center of your chest, and the left hand on top of the right.
Eyes closed,
Keeping your
hands
awareness
crossed.
here.
Why am I now aware of things that I've been tuning out completely? I've been in my own head for so long, it's like I'd somehow forgotten about my actual body.
Taking both your feet forward. So in each posture, we're going to do 4 steps. The first step is we're going to observe the pressure. This pressure represents the unexpressed, stuck energy inside your physical body. So by meditating on it, by observing it, we are using the power of our mind to clear this energy. Yeah. And this is the beauty of observing, not how flexible, how good it's looking, but how well you're observing. This is the criteria. Yeah. And then we chant the mantra Om Ma with a short Om and a long Ma. Inhale.
And now I'm chanting on a rooftop in Beverly Hills with a literal supermodel who's somehow 40 plus bio age years younger than me.
Relaxed, inhaling, take your hands up parallel to the floor, and exhaling, bend halfway down on your knees. And with your eyes closed, observe the pressure inside your physical body. Meditate on this pressure. Inhale. Begin.
Who knew that meditation and Cirque du Soleil auditions involve the same skill sets? My body is definitely sending very clear messages right now, most of them beginning with ouch and help. With that said, though, my mind is somehow quiet and calm for the first time in months.
It's very special. It's very special. Thank you both very much.
How are you feeling, Cole?
I feel very at peace, though I also felt my biometric age in a couple of those poses.
Well, you did great. I'm really proud of you, and we've done so much done today. I think it's time for rest. and come back tomorrow for Nutrition Pillar.
Thank you so much for a great day.
Come on in, Cole.
Hey.
How do you sleep?
I actually slept surprisingly well given how jet lagged I was, probably because of the meditation.
Oh, I'm sure it has to do with meditation, and sleep is one of really important pillars. No matter how well you eat, no matter how much you exercise.
Sure.
Yeah, if you don't sleep well, your body's not gonna digest food properly. You're probably gonna have very low energy.
Right.
So good job on that.
Thank you very much. But I've got to tell you, I've especially been looking forward to this part. Nutrition was something that I've struggled with at home. I don't have time and I don't make great choices. So thank you for doing this. I'm really looking forward to learning some great recipes.
It's my pleasure. Well, nutrition changed my life and it became my career. But what I want to teach you today is things that you can easily implement into your life.
Okay.
I'm going to teach you like 10 minutes recipes with no special equipment. Even the child can do it.
Even big kids like me?
Even big kids like you.
All right.
So our first recipe is going to be coconut bowl,
Okay.
where we're using coconut yogurt with
Great.
no additional ingredients, just coconut and probiotics.
So not even any flavors added to this.
Yes,
right?
please never do that when you choose it at the store. We're gonna flavor it with natural fruit and nuts and cacao nibs. We can
Right.
also sprinkle.
So it's kind of like juicing. This way you have control over exactly what's going into the dish.
Exactly, that's called whole foods.
Perfect.
Okay, so let's open coconut yogurt. And you can just repeat after me. This is your plate. You're gonna
Okay.
eat from it.
All right. So a good healthy portion
Yes.
of coconut yogurt.
Of probiotics. This is what you don't have to buy pills if you
Right, right.
consume enough probiotics. This is a living culture. There are billions of it in this portion.
You said billions.
Billions
With a
with a
B.
B. So I think we're finished with yogurt.
Beautiful.
So next step, we're gonna prep some berries, and it's gonna require super simple preparation.
Okay. Is it true? I've read that if you take, once the green part is separated, that the strawberry
Yeah.
starts to lose nutrition?
Well, they start being rotten faster,
I
that's
see.
true. So we try to remove stems from all the fruit, by the way, cherries as well. So all the fruit, apples, that's why they have a stick. You try to remove it just right before you consume it.
Right, okay.
Okay.
I love how you keep the shape of the strawberry. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. And now we take a little blueberries.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna put it over on this side.
Beautiful. I love the red and blue color contrast.
Me too. And the white.
Yeah, no, it's
White
one of my
is like a
favorites.
canvas.
It is.
Yeah.
And
So
you are very much an artist.
now we take the golden berry.
Do they go whole or do you cut them?
We cut it in half.
Okay.
I like to put them this side up.
Yeah.
That wasn't too hard.
Gorgeous.
Now
No.
we put some walnuts on one side and cacao nibs on the other side.
Ooh.
Wild raw agave
Ooh.
syrup. It has much lower glycemic index than either sugar or honey.
Okay.
Yes. So this is ready.
This looks so beautiful. I almost don't want to eat it.
Well, the good thing, if you eat the first layer, you can always do another one with the same fruit.
Oh, okay.
Usually that's a trick that parents use with kids.
Right, okay.
To feed them healthy yogurt.
Well, if it works for kids, it'll work for me.
That's it.
Billions of probiotics in one serving? That's more beneficial bacteria than most expensive supplements contain. Best of all, when you get probiotics from whole foods, they come with prebiotics too. It's like every spoonful is its own gut restoration kit.
Well, Carl, are you ready to meet a supermodel?
Another supermodel?
A supermodel smoothie.
Aha, okay.
Yeah. So again, this one is very easy to make, but what we focused here on building muscles. We have protein and creatine, unflavored protein, entirely plant-based.
Yep.
We also added some chia seeds and flax seeds that we're gonna blend for better absorption of omega-3.
Okay.
Yeah, and a lot of different berries. This is a mix of antioxidant berries. We have here cherries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, and pomegranate. Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
I think the smoothie is ready. Now I'm gonna show you one trick that's gonna make a world of a difference of the smoothie presentation.
Okay.
So we're using again coconut yogurt. If you have some leftovers, this is a good moment to use them.
Oh, great.
Basically, you pour your spoon into the yogurt, then you pour it out, and you start of putting layers of coconut yogurt, 2 layers. And the more uneven, don't worry about it being super pretty or even the more uneven it is, but put it on this side, right? And now we just pour our smoothie.
Oh, look at that effect.
Yes. That's what they do at Erewhon. Ready to become supermodel?
I think it'll take more than this, but I'll give it a try.
Cheers.
Wow. That is amazing. This actually tastes like dessert, not like retribution for my poor life choices. When someone says this is healthy and delicious, they're just lying about the latter. But now I'm learning that healthy and delicious aren't mutually exclusive. I just never knew how to make healthy delicious.
Well, it's nice to see an old familiar face.
Well, all my clients, celebrity clients, use this juicer because I recommend it to them. And this is the people who usually don't cook. They have chefs for it, like myself.
Right.
But even they can use the juicer that is so simple like this one.
Yeah, and I mean the technology, you know, in addition to the easy user experience, right? Simple to load, simple to clean, simple to assemble, and easy to use. The technology itself is also consistent with what we've been talking about in terms of our nutritional benefits, right?
Yes.
Because we're not using any high-speed blades that generate friction or create heat, we get to preserve all of the minerals, antioxidants, and other really important essential nutrients in all of these great fresh foods that we're eating.
Well, yes, and this is an amazing way to consume that many vegetables. Do you remember last time you ate so much spinach?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And this is where the real magic happens. No heat, no high-speed blades destroying the cellular structure of the ingredients. We're extracting liquid nutrition in its most natural form. 1 glass of this gives you more vitamins and minerals than most people get from an entire day of convenience eating.
All right, here's our fresh juice.
Nice color.
It is. You get that beautiful vibrant color because the juice has not been oxidized, and we've also preserved the maximum nutritional integrity. So in addition to our nutrition, we are getting the best possible flavors from all of these great fresh ingredients. Which, by the way, this is how I get pretty much all of my vegetables.
Well, believe it or not, I get a lot of my vegetables also from juicing, and I love vegetables in all my dishes. However, when it comes to greens, the moment you harvest it, the nutrients start to dissipate.
That's right.
And the plant starts slowly dying and losing its nutritional value. So if you want to eat the freshest produce, you better, the day you got your spinach and other greens, you have to eat a salad or juice it. Like next day, you're going to lose like 20, 30, 50, and it's coming up to in 10 days, you're gonna lose 90% of your nutrients.
Right. And who can eat that much salad on the first day?
Exactly.
So thank you very much for sharing everything with me. I'm glad that I really got to share at least a little bit of knowledge with you.
It is my absolute pleasure. I mean, I love eating healthy, but nothing feels better than sharing your knowledge and your meal with your loved ones. So I wanted to meet my friends for dinner, and we're gonna go get to the next pillar, which is positive social connection.
That sounds really great. Here's to our health and wellness.
Cheers.
So Natalie's about to introduce me to her friends, and I have no idea what to expect. Back home, hanging out usually means ordering pizza, or meeting up in the city for pizza. Guess it's time to see firsthand what I've got myself into. Was it a dinner party? Or a wellness cult? Honestly, I stopped caring after the second glass of kombucha. I didn't know how much I needed that. Real food, real people, no one in a rush to leave. A week back in New York and I'm still waiting for the crash. No idea if my bio weights dropped, but I'm sleeping better, I'm eating cleaner, and I even skipped my usual coffee cart this morning. Didn't see that one coming. Not sure what changed, but something did. And I'm not mad about it. I always thought this was the kind of thing that other people did. But it's kind of wild how a few small changes can make such a big impact.